and good morning everyone. Hi, how are you? We wanted today to introduce you to something really unique, something you have never seen before here in Malaysia. We are now in Miri, what is known as the Beverly Hills of Malaysia. And Miri, Sarawak is well known for its oil and gas production, and a lot of the people who are working in this industry have become rich, and they're magnates, and most of them are Chinese. So the Chinese magnates have decided to make a living here and decided to grow their businesses. So that means a bigger business, a bigger home. So this behind me is one of the largest houses here in Miri, which is absolutely astonishing because it looks like a palace. Every house here in this neighborhood in Miri near the bay area looks like a palace. It's huge, it has a lot of layers, it has pools, it has cinema rooms, it has I don't know how many tens of bedrooms and washrooms and lounge areas and pool rooms built for the entertainment of the rich. So in case you wondered yourself how the rich here in Malaysia live like, this is one of the most expensive areas here in Sarawak and maybe in Malaysia. We know that KL is very popular to be a touristic area, very popular to be a business area as well. But if you're talking about oil and gas, you're talking about Miri, you're talking about Sarawak, you're talking about Sabah, you're talking about Malaysia, and you're talking about this huge place here with super high expensive luxury houses where the rich of the country live. So let me guys take you in a tour. We're gonna see them from up close, from far away, from up, from down. We're gonna try to give you as much information as possible about these places. They're very, very expensive. People here are also they told us, maybe guys you would like to visit the Beverly Hills of Malaysia, and we were like, okay, sure, of course. This is, for example, one of the houses. We cannot go inside actually, if some of you are wondering, because these are private properties, but we're on the street, so that is safe to film. But going inside, that's not allowed unless someone invites you over, right? Hi, hello. But just look at the height and the width of this house. It's so big and so beautiful. I don't know, I'm very curious just to maybe you guys in the comments, maybe some of you own these houses, I don't know, but how many people live here and how much does it cost to own such a house? To maintain this kind of a house. Oh my goodness, just look at this. The cars inside aren't expensive if you look at them. I mean, they try to look like not much is going on. But just look at the palace. This house and the one behind, amazing. This is one big white house here, which is huge and very, very clean. There's a maid here taking care of a service lady. She's taking care of the house, keeping it clean. This is a modern one, the back of a modern house. We're gonna try to show you as many houses as possible because they stretched on the long streets of Miri. They're pretty interesting.
And of course, no city would be complete without its very own White House. There's a doctor who actually owns this property. It's not owned by the president of Sarawak, but still, this is one of the most beautiful looking one out of all of them. I mean, check out the nice white columns and the nice facade of the building and the nice rooftop and the garden. Who wouldn't live here? Really, come on.
Guys, just look at this one. Huge mansion. Wow. Wow, huge, man. What is this? Holy mother of schnitzels.
This is the entrance. The road, you see the road.
Oh, nice entrance.
The Lamborghini there.
Oh my god, this is a castle.
This is only the below. You cannot see the view on top. Never mind. I go find the best view for you.
Okay.
I try my best. I try to.
Thank you.
Never mind.
This is amazing.
Now that one, the two more block is belong to his brother.
Oh, they're brothers.
The brothers. It's also quite huge, but still, this one castle is too much already. That's why I won't introduce the other one. I also know this one only. That's a little bit.
Okay.
Now you can see behind.
Behind. Whoa, yeah.
Yes, very huge mansion.
Oh my goodness, we have to...
Huge, amazing. I mean, I've never seen something like this before. Look at the huge size of this house.
The largest
It's like a freaking palace. It's like a castle. It's like a... I don't know. I cannot explain it with words.
This is the largest mansion here in Miri, and I think in Sarawak. It's larger than any of the houses in Cebu or in Kuching. It belongs to a Singyang owner, which is like a timber company here in Sarawak, and it looks like this. I mean, you cannot even understand, like you have to see it from afar to understand how big this house is. It has the entry is bigger than a lot of the palaces we've seen so far. We're gonna try to give you like a closer up look, because this is pretty insane. We have our Grab driver. He was very nice to help us like stop by and tell us exactly like, yo, you guys have to check this house out. Like this is the biggest one. Just look at the size of that thing. I think it might have like at least 50 rooms or something. A lot of terraces, a lot of balconies, a lot of areas to relax, greenery. It is pretty insane. Some stairs. I'm pretty sure it's well secured, and I would love to have like a closer look. And not far away from that one is the house of the brother of the owner of this company, of the timber company, which is, it's a huge house as well. I mean, how do people live inside that house? Like what do they, how many people can live? Like there can live a lot of people, but how many do actually live inside of this kind of mansion? It feels like Beverly Hills, guys. I'm completely like surprised. I've never seen something like this in my life. It's really astonishing what people can do with a little bit of imagination and concrete and wow, and money. That's amazing.
A few moments later.
This place is in Miri. It's called Hilltop 8, and I wanted to show you how this place really looks like because it's really amazing. I mean, you have houses on a road, and these houses are very expensive. They're a luxury houses, and some of these houses could reach up to $500,000 just to live inside, buy them and live inside. A lot of the people who are working in the oil and gas industry actually here in Sarawak have bought a house here, or they have built their house in one of the luxury estates here in Miri. You couldn't know many things about Miri because this is you don't expect to find something like this in Malaysia, in Sarawak, on an island in Borneo, to find high expensive luxury homes where people actually live and spend so much money to get with their day-to-day life. I don't know if we're gonna be able, guys, to take a tour inside because these are private homes, and but I can show you like how one of these houses looks like now that it's being built. Like you can see, it is, one of them is open. It looks like this. It's pretty interesting. Like, I hope I can go inside and there's not any alarm triggering. I'm not doing anything, I'm just checking this place out. Recently there has been a storm here and all the things around are being splashed. But, so, this is the first level. There, we have some stairs, goes to a second level here. Pretty big space. And the place really, I mean, you can see that people are still constructing. That means that the people are still interested to buy one house in one of the most expensive areas here in Malaysia, in Sarawak, in Miri. That's amazing. Let's see if we can find someone to say hi to, maybe, but I don't know, because people are pretty private here. I mean, we have luxury cars in front of the homes, of course. Small cars, I mean, people don't like to show off that much. I think it's enough if you like own one of these houses. That should be enough to understand what's going on. So most of the people here, they work in oil and gas industry, and today is not one of the best days. We're visiting this place, but it's our last day in Miri, so we have to make sense and time of what we have now. Just people are getting their packages from the delivery people. I understand that most of the people living here, they're actually Chinese magnates, and that's pretty interesting. Like they've been living here for ages. I'm making a luxury video in Sri. That's ridiculous. Okay, cut this, Michael. Wow, this looks so cool. This is beautiful. Hey, puppies! Wow. Oh, such a cute puppy.
So Gigi, what do you think about these huge mansions around here?
They're huge. It's definitely one of the most luxurious places I've seen so far in my life. I could never imagine someone would live like in a house like this, and there would be so many houses like this, one after the other.
Would you
look at this one.
Would you live in one of these? Or would you rather live on top of the mansion that it was behind us and the big, huge palace?
It's a tough question. Maybe I could live in a smaller one because I don't need that much space.
And have Ferraris and Lamborghinis and all sorts of things in the basement.
Oh my god.
What do you
Yeah,
think?
sure, why not? I think, would you guys do that? Would you do that?
I don't know, I would live in one of those, but I would throw a party every day with all of my friends.
Oh yes, of course.
At least let everybody come to my house and enjoy the amenities of the house.
Of course. I mean, that's why you would have a large house.
Okay, Gigi, the weather is getting bad, the wind is blowing and the rain is almost coming. It's time to go back home and show the people our accommodation. What do you think?
Yeah, let's do it.
Because I consider our ones also luxurious, but not as huge as this mansions around here.
Just look at this.
So, time to go.
A few moments later.
Hey everyone, we just arrived here in Miri last night, and I really wanted to give you a tour of the house because it would have been a nice impression, but I can do it now because today it's daytime and it's really, really pretty. So this is where we're staying here in Miri. Let's go. So this is our place. Here are the jet laggers. Woo! Woohoo! We have the kitchen, a fridge, and the other things you need in the kitchen. There's a separate room for the washing machine and another washroom over there. These big doors, a nice table where everyone is hard working. Guys, and the best of the best, we have a beautiful view of the sea. But that's not all. Let me show you the rooms. Okay, hallway. This is one room here. I don't want to show you inside because it's busy. And this is the room where we have been staying inside for last night. Really huge, kind of comfy master bed, and the washroom. That's very important. The shower. This is like a Japanese toilet with a little, with a oh god. Oh, okay. Not a very good idea. Anyway, huge freaking room. Huge room. And the best part is this one. And that's huge balcony. Overseeing the whole sea. And this side of Miri. I think you can notice the ships in the background there. I'll show you this. Okay. This house has 3 rooms, 2 twin rooms I think, and 1 double room. You have a dresser here, you have like the place to sit and work at, some mirror. It's quite, doesn't have a lot of furniture, which I like. This is another room. Pretty nice. We're not using it because, yeah, we're not as many people. We're not 6 people, we're just 4 people here, so we don't use it. But I wanted to show you how this double room looks like. With AC, all rooms have AC on top. And unattached washroom. Again, each room has its own washroom. Cool. And all rooms have like their own, has their own like washroom. That's pretty neat. This is deposit room, so no one uses it. Okay. Nice and cute. All in all, you're gonna find this accommodation on Booking or Airbnb. It's called NG something something. Let me see if I can find the name, the tag of the hotel, of the Airbnb here somewhere. Everland or something? Yeah, it was around 300 per night. Around 300 per night. It can go more or less than that. Okay, and with this beautiful view behind me, let's carry on with the day, with a new day in Miri. Okay guys,
Take care. See you in the next one. Bye.